The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow up 152, Nasdaq's up 46, S&Ps are up 15. We have the gold contract up $13. Silver's finally catching a bid that's up 41 cents with some big volume, $15.80. You get platinum up 19 bucks at $9.87. Oil saved the day last Friday. It's got juice again. You're up 90 cents at $40.60. It looks like we're going to go after that March swing high of 42.49. The 10-year notes are down 7 ticks. The 30's off 22, and good old King Dollar is down 437 ticks at 93.81, which gives the market and the commodities big breathing room.
I was listening to your update. Gold's got some action, right?
Oh, it's got some huge
Market's
action.
Got some action.
It does. And you know, the gold and silver equities have been leading this baby up. You know, I mean, there's major ABC structures out here. You know, and we'll see how they shake out. But thus far, you get the follow through on them, and it's dragging up the physical metal. You know, if we go over to the silver contract first, the silver contract has been going up against the biggest sellers, meaning the supply line. And, you know, today you get some real action. You get 38,000 contracts. You have the price spread. You know, we're up 41 cents. And, of course, you know, when you're dealing with something that's only $15, 41 cents happens to be 2.61%. You know,
right.
So that's a good number.
Yes.
You know, and you know, we'll see how it attacks the $16 area. It looks to me like 16. See, if we bring this up in a longer-term contracts, what you're going to see is that it traded there for so long before it broke lower. Like we bring this back, what you're going to see is that it's a monster supply line, man. That supply line is laying out there. That's 16. That's $17. Yeah, here. So here's where it broke. Let me get it closer so we can see it better, actually. There it is on a monthly. So on a monthly, what you can see is that it traded from, that's 15 lows. That's not, here it is right here. Well, that's 18, actually. That's 16. Here it is. So we traded there from like September of 2014 going over to June of 2015. And that's what it's trying to get through, you know, as it broke down.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. That's a lot of people that, bottom line, want to get their money back.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see how that shakes out. And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. You get high volatility in this market. You can come over to our website at TFNN, hit the Nadex banner. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can see how these contracts trade. They're defined risk contracts, which is always great in a market like this, though, because you have that high volatility. It's pretty amazing.
It is. I would agree, for
sure. Because what we've had, too, which is pretty cool. So picture this, folks. When these are you have daily and weekly and hourly contracts. And when I was thinking...
20-minute and 5-minute. We're good.
In 20 minutes, that's right.
Yeah.
And last week when I was, you know, we were going through a few different contracts, and I've happened to get oil a couple times that I thought it was, you know, a decent trade, and it ended up being a decent trade. But it had to do with, you know, the volatility wasn't that bad in it compared to what oil can do.
Yes.
And then I was thinking over the weekend, right? That would make sense because what's going on is that that's a daily contract. So if it stays like doing nothing for a couple days, the volatility would go down.
For sure.
And that's what oil's been doing.
Sure,
It does nothing for a couple of days, then all of a sudden you get a spike.
Yeah.
Does nothing, you get a spike.
And even the whole market a little bit, that's what was happening, which was the volatility was spreading throughout the market, as in the lack of volatility, kind of, you know.
There's no doubt. There's no
talked about
doubt.
that with Kevin Hinks on the show, you know, talking about, there's no volatility. And if you're playing any type of an option market for a move, right, then it's great when there's no volatility priced in.
Exactly.
Because that's how you have to think of things, and that's what we were talking about when the
Because
market.
you're playing the volatility, which you said to me last week.
You're paying for it.
Yeah.
Right. You're playing it, and therefore you're paying for it.
Right.
And so, when we were getting, going a couple months back, or whether it's going all the way to August, when we were getting those moves where it would wake up and it'd be 500 to 600 points one way or another.
Yes.
You almost couldn't make money directionally, because if you were right,
no doubt,
you had paid so much for that
right.
you had to, it had to move 1,000 points to make a lot of money.
Totally.
So, there was just, that's what you want to consider when you're making those plays. Now, the other side is, what was the play during that time? Probably to be the other guy on the side of the market,
yes.
right?
No
Collecting
doubt.
the premium.
Exactly. Because it was huge premium.
Yeah, even if the market moves horribly against you, you're charging so much for that you're still okay. Right.
That you still didn't come in the money.
Right.
Which is just amazing.
Mind-blowing.
You know what I mean?
But hey, during those market times, right? What would you have had to take to be on the other side of that trade?
I
Right?
didn't take.
A substantial amount of money. You couldn't even figure it out, right?
I
didn't either.
Right.
Exactly.
I didn't take them.
Exactly.
Let's go to our man Carlos in Garden Grove, California. Carlos, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How are you guys?
Morning,
Great.
Carlos.
Yourself?
Very well, thank you. Actually, I came back from vacations, and
Yeah?
I feel great.
You're all refreshed?
Yeah. Actually,
Totally.
I have to take my wife for a good vacation after some profits.
Perfect.
And I'm back in action.
Good for you, man. That's where it's at. Totally.
Yes. Thank you, Tom, for everything you have done in the past for me, but I need another favor.
Hey, listen, man. This is a beautiful thing. We're all in this together. You stay right there, okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Our phone number, folks, is 877-927-6648. We get the Dow up 151. Nasdaq's up 45. S&Ps are up 15. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We get the Dow up 148, Nasdaq up 45, S&P's up 14. And, folks, if you haven't test drove that Nadex platform, come over to our website, hit the banner, they'll bring it up, they'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and we walk you through how these contracts trade. We're talking with Carlos from Garden Grove, California, and I think we're going to be talking about gold.
Yes, Tom. I have, well, actually I sold 4 contracts last night, but I still have 6. And I need to ask you, if I want to take profits again after I saw this move this morning, but I want to keep a little bit, sell it, but not all. What do you think about it?
So these are future contracts you're talking?
Yes, mini contract. I bought it.
Okay.
Actually, I give you the right.
That's all right. What I would do is this. I would keep these for the rest of today, at least.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is that I would put a trailing stop. You know, you're up 1280 right now. You can put a trailing stop at like at 1256.60. The mini will probably be at about 1256.10. What happens, folks, is a full contract. Then they break it down and they trade a little bit differently. Okay, they just break it up. You know. Put it a couple dollars lower, man. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. But if you get a run for another $10, you take the run. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, that'll be nice. One more question, Tom.
Yes.
I noticed when I went back to for vacation, I was in my father's hometown.
Yeah.
A lot of people in Mexico is afraid of what's coming on the elections here.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
And
A lot of people here.
Seriously, yeah, a lot of people are afraid right here, too.
Yeah, unfortunately, they depend a lot on people like me that live and work in the United States.
Yeah.
And, well, I don't want to take chances. And I'm thinking about, because I was vested 100% in the United States because I believe this is my home.
Sure.
But at the same time, I got some properties and money that I'm getting a little scared of. Maybe things will change, not only for me, for my family down there, because they even want to, the money we send down there for the relatives,
Yes.
they want to avoid that money to go down there. So what's your opinion about it? Because
I personally don't think it's going to change, number one. We're a country full of immigrants. What cracks me up on a continual basis, it blows my mind. And this has been going on for years, okay, that it's like people feel like, you know, they own the country. It's like, okay, where'd your grandparents come from? Are you an American Indian? Do you know what I mean? It was only American Indians that were here. And in my case, Carlos, it is personal because when we grew up at my grandmother's house, you know, we just went to this reunion, we had signs, Irish need not apply. So I don't remember that, but inside of my grandmother's house, that was real, okay? So, like, when I grew up, all my friends, not all my friends, but many of my friends, their mothers basically were scrub women inside the state houses, okay? That they were, you know, and it was sad because what ends up happening is that, you know, you'd make fun, oh, yeah, she's a scrub woman. I mean,
what's a scrub woman?
A scrub woman is that you're on your hands and knees, okay?
Cleaning,
and you're cleaning, okay? And that's what the Irish did.
Sure.
So, you know, when I look at it, I say to myself, you know what? It's a bunch of BS. You know, the whole Trump thing, and you know, to me he's the biggest gaffe in the world, man. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't see it happening. What has helped? You know, what has helped me though, which is really cool, and I've mentioned this before. When you go back, like last night, even on Nova, they had the killing of President Garfield, right? And this country has been in chaos for a long period of time, and we're still all right. And so if you go, you know, see a couple of those documentaries, there's another documentary that I saw that on Prohibition, which was dynamite. And it just, I was happy because I agree with you. I think I've never seen anything so screwed up in my life right now, meaning that it's so bizarre. But then when I saw those documentaries, well, this has happened in the past and we're still all right. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, and the other thing is, Tom, I've been trying very hard to be 100% vested on this country, put everything I have, work everything, and well, I just don't want to lose anything just because there's somebody who thinks, even though I try very hard to be 100% American, well, there's a point where they always say, "Oh no, you're Mexican and you're gonna go back."
Yeah, it's I don't see it, man.
And just my quick take is that I wouldn't get too fazed by the rhetoric, Carlos. You know, anybody can run for any office and say whatever they want, but that doesn't mean that, you know, when the country gets to decide who gets to lead us, that's going to be the end all. And so, you know, I don't know if you saw the Globe just ran this weekend a satire front page, and they ran their whole front page being satire if Trump was elected. And basically it was just a big joke. So you know, it's just keep that in mind. And I'm kind of with my dad where he says, and basically it's all just rhetoric right now. And yeah, he has some people behind him, but that doesn't mean, you know, there's always going to be fractions of the country that say whatever they want.
Yeah.
And that's not the country. That's all, you know, that's my take too. It is.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Okay, man.
Thanks for the call, Carlos.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to Lou in Nashville. Hey, Lou, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey,
Not
Same
much.
old thing.
How's
Same old thing.
same old thing? Same new thing, man. It's we woke up. We're alive and kicking, man. Kidding me?
Yeah, you're right.
We
And
could
we-
be freaking dead. We could have woke up dead.
That's just okay. All right. Just,
Hey!
I woke up dead, I'd be a zombie with it.
What are we going to look at?
Well, I guess I missed the run in silver and gold. So, what should I do at this point?
Nothing.
Get in silver.
You got because you'll end up buying off us in another couple of days. You don't. You cannot buy at these highs, man. This has been an amazing run, but
Yes. it
they're
has.
finishing up. You know, I suspect. You know, you just gotta wait, man. You know, what will end up happening is that you'll get a pullback. I mean, you know, pullbacks are always come. It's not like they don't come, but these things have, you know, way too high money management wise in order to step into them right now.
Absolutely. I guess I'll just wait. And, is there any price point that you would suggest for a PAAS?
Let's take a look at it. You got Pan American Silver. So Pan American Silver, the low out here is 538, which was established on the 20th of January. The high is 1261. Let me put this on a weekly. Okay, so it's already over the swing point of 11.95. That's saying it can go to $15. You just gotta wait, man. I mean, when this run here, you know, you just gotta wait for it. It'll turn. And more than likely, you know, it will be.
I keep agreeing with what you're saying. It's up 150% in 2 months.
Right.
That's a really tough one to buy into. It's up 150% in 2 months.
Right. One of the hardest things on this run is when you're even selling them, is that the percentage move that they can pull back is going to be dramatic because they went up so heavily.
Agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
and you know, and they can still want to go up, but guess what? You got to sell them, man. It's a trading market, man.
Yes, I hear you.
Cooking, brother.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 135. Nasdaq's up 43. S&P's are up 13.5. We're going to be right back. If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, consider the new Market Safe Commodity Solution CD from Everbank. This 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 8 equally weighted commodities, including WTI crude oil, gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, corn, and sugar, in one powerful CD. With annual pricing caps of 70% per component, you could earn up to 70% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur,
occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this indexed CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The April 14th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
John Logan has just announced that he is hosting a workshop Wednesday, April 20th for all TAS Profile Scanner Plus subscribers, opportunities in the current market, and strategies to profit. In this hour-long workshop, John Logan will use the TAS Profile Scanner Plus to give you a current breakdown of the sectors in the market and the opportunities that are present, as well as providing subscribers with the best strategies to trade with to profit when using this powerful piece of market scanning software. Right now, you can sign up for the TAS Profile Scanner Plus at the front page of TFNN.com. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is such an amazing piece of software that we're even offering a no-questions-asked money-back guarantee for all new paying subscribers. Don't delay, as John Logan's subscriber event is coming up soon. Sign up now for the TAS Profile Scanner Plus and be up and running within minutes using this powerful piece of market scanning software. With a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to that oil market. If we pull this oil market up. So the oil market has saved the market a few times last week. Right?
Yeah, I mean, the market's driving right with it, and oil had a nice week last week.
It really did, man. And, you know, if we pull this up right now, let's see. And, you know, the dollar looks like it's getting actually more momentum on the way down. I mean, I've had this price target for a while. You know, but it isn't enforcing the action that, you know, this target could actually get here, because you have the ABC down. You have the.
I'm sorry, I was pulling up the chart.
The dollar index has been accelerating on the way down, so it's basically bringing the probability a lot higher. That, I mean, that's a big move, man, down.
Yeah,
you know,
for all commodities.
For all commodities,
right?
For all commodities,
crude, gold, whatever it is,
right? And what ends up happening, of course, is that we know that when oil's going higher, that helps the S&P stocks. When the other commodities going higher, it helps the small cap stocks, because you know a lot of them are in the Russell 2000 or Russell 5000.
And like we saw with the gold moves, the gold exploration company, same thing. When you get an underlying move in the commodity that your company is based off, and your small company, those moves have monumental effects. Because basically, they turn your company from almost bankrupt into a massively profitable company overnight.
Very quickly.
Right, exactly.
Very quickly. Yeah. And it has to do. See, that the thing that is, yeah, it's definitely different with the commodity companies, is that as that price goes, guess what? You know, they're not on the phone selling every day. That's the price you get for it.
You can sell it.
You can get
every single day.
That's the price. Exactly.
I mean, imagine if, let's say Apple sells their phones for $500, right? Well, let's say that all of a sudden that was a commodity, right? And then let's say it's like oil. It goes from 500, now they can only sell them for 200. And it's like, well, yeah, that's going to affect their bottom line. And then guess what? It goes from 200, and they're barely breaking even. Then it goes to 300. Well, your sales price just
50% up.
50% up.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
Huge. Yeah, and that's what you're basically looking at out here. You know, so, and what has happened in many of these smaller gold companies is that they don't have any debt. You know, so if they're alive and kicking still, then guess what? You know,
and they get this kind of pop, which people really didn't see coming at least a couple months ago.
Right.
In gold, especially.
Right.
And oil, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, and the thing that's intriguing, you know, when you actually look at if we bring this gold on a longer term basis, what you're going to see, you know, when people look at long term aspects of where we are, you know, you did a 50% retracement of the move. Of the whole move, and you know, if you did it percentage-wise on any of the actual equities, not all the equities, but many of the equities in the S&P, and you brought them back to 2000, you know, gold in 2001 was $270, and it's still $12.55.
Right.
So in the context of, you know, it got smoked down from 1900, but in the context of, you know, people say, oh, you're long term. Well, guess what?
But they engineer their companies very differently, as in, you know what I'm saying? They engineer them to barely be profitable at a number way above 255 right now. So that's why, you know what I mean? I mean, they might have a gross value of
I'm just
much higher, but you could see why the companies would be in trouble because as it scaled up,
for sure,
they weren't saying, okay, let's make sure if we come back to 600, we're okay, because you know what I mean.
No, they blew it.
So that's where
they
just
blew
the companies.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
As they shouldn't have been though, because what happens is if you're engineering it like that, guess what? All the other companies are making much more than you are,
right?
And then they buy you. So that's the fine battle of.
That's right, and that's why Newmont and Barrick, which are the two largest gold companies in the world, blew it on the way up because they were actually hedged. Now, the difference is, this is pretty cool. So the difference is on this run, Barrick and Newmont have moved off the bottom, and they're moving off good. They're the two largest gold companies, but this time they're not hedged.
Right.
Last time they were hedged and you know, getting taken to the cleaners. Let's go to Duncan Steve. Hey, Duncan Steve, what's happening?
The coffee is hot today.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
We need it. It's cold and raw and rainy right now.
Is it really?
I heard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get some northeast weather up there.
It's crazy. The end of the week's going to be, I don't know, they might have one more little snow, but I just put the snowblower in the cellar yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully
it doesn't come back out in April or May, yeah.
Yeah. Say, guys, I was calling about actually SLV, but GPL's great. But just one quick question for you. Looking at SLV in general, like mid-2013 to mid-2014, it hung right at the $20 line.
Yep.
For a good year there. Is that any kind of an indicator, like, it wants to go there and hang there again before it goes to the next one or down to the lower one?
Okay, so the SLV, folks, is the iShares Silver Trust, which is the ETF structure for silver. And what you have, Steve, is that, you know what, I had brought up the silver contract a little bit earlier, showing how long it had traded at the $16 level, right? That's a huge. That's a very large supply line, and that's what it's trying to get through. And
I see.
You know, bottom line is that it needs more volume to get through it. Now we had the volume come in. You can see it basically stick out like a sore thumb last month. That was the first time that you had 210 million come in, which you need. So you know, we broke down on 176 million. And 168. So in that aspect, it's good. But that supply line, in this case, goes the same thing. Goes from June of 2013 all the way over to September of 2014.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, hey, we'll see because we're approaching it. The bottom line is that silver is approaching it once again. I expect there's going to be another battle, and we'll see whether it can basically take it out. You know, there's buyers in there right now. And the silver equities have moved, have taken B points out of an ABC structure on the way up, and you know that just brings the probability higher that silver, you know, is going to claw its way higher.
Right, got it. Coffee's on me.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. What we're going to have out here is the XAU folks and the HUI. more than likely going to have some good volume. Now, that volume we don't get to 8 o'clock at night because it's just index volume. But because of the way that some of these equities are trading, it looks like they're going to. Yeah, you know, there's this is McEwen stock. McEwen, man, what a ABC up this is. So this is McEwen Mining. This thing went topside on Friday in a huge way.
And I was going to say more like, what, 2 days?
Yeah, seriously. It went from 206 to 234 on Friday. Had 3.8 million shares traded. It was taking out 3.6. Your A point on this is 96 cents. Your B is 213. So what's that give you? What?
117.
117. And 172 is your C. So 272.
289. Yeah.
289. 245.
It's not bad when it does it almost in 2 days, too.
And that's, you know...
It wasn't even above the B point on Thursday, right?
No.
Yeah.
And what's cool, this is what's cool, folks, is that because we were in that consolidation from March 4th going all the way over to last week, that's important to wrap your head around because you do have stronger stocks that break out first, but then most of the time, you know, the rest of them will follow them up.
Sure.
You know, and that's where you can see what is strong and what is weak. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up $1.20. Nasdaq is up 38. S&Ps are up 12. Gold's up 14.20. Silver's up 47 cents. And it's King Dollar. King Dollar, keep your eye on that. That's down 422 ticks at 93.83.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We get the Dow up 107. You get the Nasdaq up 35. S&Ps are up $9. And if we take a look at the volume out here, so you're 218 million in NYSE. On the Nasdaq Composite, we're at 382, and that's saying we're going to go higher again with lighter volume. And that's what we did last week, folks. We came down twice with volume, went back up with lighter volume. And that's saying that this market is getting tired as we get up to these highs. Now, as you come over to TFNN, we have a Tiger Dollar sale.
Yeah, this week only for tax day.
So the way Tiger Dollars work, folks, is this, is that you can get up to a 40% bonus. You have from now until next Monday, or a week from today, that is tax day. Bottom line is that if you have product at TFNN, you're looking to get product in the future, it's a great way to save some money. You can buy $500, get $600 worth of Tiger Dollars. You buy 1,000, you get 1,300. You buy $1,500, you get 2,100, which is a 40% bonus. And they're totally transferable. There's no expiration date. And they're good for all products at TFNN. So who's hitting this market here? Let's take a look at this. So S&P, so if we look at the 10-minute chart, this is not a bad little setup. So what's happening here is this. Let's see. You're 4 minutes into a 10-minute chart. When we went topside this morning, 2047 is the number. You had 91,000 contracts, and we're pulling back into that number. So this is going to be pretty cool if you're not in, the market just yet. And in fact, if we go over to the Nadex platform, and take a look at some of these spreads. So let's see what we got here. 44.96. Let me put this one up. 44.96, 44. This is interesting because everything moves so quick, right? But 1 second.
And what are you looking for exactly? To short it? Is that what you?
No, to buy it.
To buy it.
To buy the retracement. We're coming back in. We're coming right back into where this went topside this morning. Okay. NQM6. So on the Qs, you're at 44.94. The beginning of the topside move on the Qs was 44.81. You've been as high as 45. So what I'm looking for is you're pulling down with lighter volume. So I'd be looking for something that's close to 44.81, because that's where I think it's going to go right now on a pullback.
Okay.
$44.70, but that's you're paying 91 for that right there, right?
Yeah, I mean that's going to be basically right in the middle of the box.
Yeah, and that'd be, to me, that's too much of a risk right there.
Yeah, I mean that's almost like a straight futures trade.
Right.
With about 20 to the upside, 20 to the downside.
So 10 to 12, 8, 44. 90, that's 4,500. Still getting that's getting you 20 points, right?
No, try it. Here, try the one underneath it. You're gonna like this one probably. It's still gonna be close, yeah.
So this is the 44.75 to 45.05.
Same thing. I mean, we're
Yeah.
coming.
And it has to do with the movement that's already made, right?
Yeah, and just that you're
Contract-wise.
looking for, you like those risk rewards where you're risking about $1 to make $2 and paying a small premium for
Right.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, doing it equated to, so where you're looking at,
You just got to wait a little bit.
yeah, you'd want the floor to be around like 44.80, right?
Right.
And so that's where, you don't have them quite lined up.
No, but if I wait a little bit longer, the way this market's selling off.
Right, no, right. Exactly. Yeah. And oil's right there with it, right?
Look at that, man. Tick for tick. Oil just went from $40.60, folks, to $39.93. That comes
I
down
think it was
70
even-
cents, and the market takes
So
off.
it was at 40.75 too, just to put it. So it's down 80 cents.
Down 80 cents, and the Dow just went from down up 120 to up 65.
And even the Dow I saw was at 145 at one point, so that's down 80 points too.
How cool was that?
80 cents to 80 points. There you go.
That's huge, man. Okay, so let's bring this back over here again. Take a look at the E-minis. So we're at 2048. That has a little volume, so I mean this can get back into 2042, which would just be a flat market. But if it comes back into that with lighter volume, then you can get some action. The gold is hanging tough. Gold's still up $14. Oh, it was up, yeah. It's up $14. Oh, something's wrong here. Look at this. Man, it's turning into a fast market. You see what's happening with that gold
Yeah,
contract?
something's wrong there.
Yeah.
This one, that's not a fast market. It keeps ticking to it trading at $6. Gold isn't trading at $6.
No, that's for sure.
So it's not a fast market. It's just something's glitching there for sure.
Let's take a look at it. So, yeah, gold has the price spread too, folks. Okay, so what we have is that you're up 1480. You have 111,000 contracts. That's early for that number. Now, what you also have is this: you're into the high bar, so that the probability is we're going to go up to these highs. The real question is, I'd like to not see it happen today. What I would like to see, is the next couple of days. But if it laid right underneath those highs, that'd be a nice situation that you'd have a shot to break those highs. That's the building cause as it's coming into those areas. We go over to the NQs once again, NQM. We'll find, in this break, we're going to maybe find one of those Nadex NDX 100 trades. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Dow right now is up 71, Nasdaq's up 28, S&P's up 7.5. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 75, Nasdaq up 28, S&Ps are up 8. And as you come over to our website, folks, at TFNN, if you hit that Everbank banner, what you're going to see is that you're going to see the Market Safe, the 5-year Market Safe commodity CD. What that CD is all about, if you are in the CD market and you're looking to put money away for 5 years, you have more than $1,500 to open the account. This is a nice product. It's a product that your principal is 100% protected. You can earn up to 70% upside per year of the commodities that we'll go over. It's an FDIC insured product. It's IRA eligible. And what this product is all about, folks, is this. Inside the product, you have crude oil, gold, silver, soybeans, corn, sugar, copper, and nickel. And bottom line is that, if you want to give up the right to get whatever a normal 5-year CD is, which is very short money at this point. Sure. And, basically go in the commodity market, this is a great way of doing it, having your principal protected.
Your only risk is that you don't make the guaranteed interest that you would if you had a regular CD.
Exactly.
And like we all know, that's a small amount of money. Are you risking something? Yes, you are, Right. But if you're in the market as well and you might be bullish commodities and you're willing to take that risk, right, and have your capital protected, it's a great deal. So Chris Gaffney, president of Everbank World Markets, he's going to be on with you today, 4:15, going to talk about the markets, talking about this. And then, of course, the funding deadline is April 14th, so it's this week. So give them a call, and it doesn't take a lot. They're great in terms of going over what you need to do just to get the paperwork started, get it funded, and then I think the following week after that, they get it wrapped up, and it's in there, and it's booked.
And their phone number, folks, is 855-750-4051. That's 855-750-4051.
And maybe you guys can talk at 4:15 when he's on there about, we're saying, Yellen talking to Obama.
I wonder what that's all about.
We're not going to hear, right?
I know.
That's what he said. But I'm sure maybe you guys can add a little bit of conjecture and imagine what might be going on about those two running the world economy.
There's no doubt, man. There's no doubt. And, of course, you stay right there, folks. Our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is going to be coming up next. Then we're going to Thinkorswim headquarters in Chicago, TD Ameritrade, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. And, of course, don't forget, no matter where you're listening to the program, that you can get it right on your cell phone 24 hours a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, live programming from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. Of course, just go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV, and the volatility's out here, man. This is really intriguing that oil actually brought down the market that quick, you know, and we'll see whether oil can catch another bid. You know, the oil, let's go to the XLE just for a second before we sign off here. Yeah, the XLE needs some more volume. It's not that bad. That just pulled back to the gap from this morning. Chevron, which is the largest weighting inside the XLE, yeah, that pulled back too. That just went from 97.30 to 95.84. It looks to me like what they've just done is that they're pulled back to where they started off today. So this game's not over yet. We go to the USO and just see the ETF structure that trades the price of West Texas Intermediate. It already rejected $10.18, and that's where it started off from today. So bottom line is you can expect more volatility, and I do expect we're still going to see higher markets. The Dow right now is up 65, Nasdaq up 25, S&P's up 6, gold's up, oh man, gold's running up $16. You got silver up 46 cents. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. You stay there. Basil's come right back. Thanks, pal. Thanks, man. Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.